Okay everyone, welcome back to Dragon Age. Now I haven't played this game in a little while. Been busy, doing a bit of Morrowind, a bit of Oblivion, a bit of Ni no Kuni, a bit of Metal Gear, all that, But I'm back, so I'm gonna just go down these stairs. Well, we've entered Lothering then now.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Okay, what do you want to talk about, Alistair?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
I need to look for Fergus. He might still be alive.
He was out scouting in the wilds, wasn't he? That's what the king said.
Then attempting to look for him there would be foolish. He is either dead or he managed to flee to the north.
Very sensitive.
I am simply saying that it is foolish to mount a rescue when you have no notion where this man is and the wilds are overrun with darkspawn. You will either find him somewhere outside the wilds with other survivors, or not at all.
That doesn't mean I shouldn't look for him.
That's exactly what it means. You wish to do this brother of yours a service? Avenge him. The time to look for survivors will come later.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
No, not yet.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Then we need to find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Where do we find Arleman then?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Where do we find the Dalish elves?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
Where do we find the dwarves?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
Where do we find the Circle of Magi?
That will be at their tower on Lake Carlinhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is.
Oh, and where would Loghain be exactly?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Okay, don't need any more directions.
Then you have a plan.
I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Okay, and I do have the DLC, as I mentioned. I have all the in-game DLC for the, for like the main game, that kind of thing. So I will have to decide, I'm gonna do all of the DLCs, okay, guys? But I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna. I think what I'll start by doing. Okay, I don't want to do them all immediately. Well, I'll probably do. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I will do them all immediately. I mean, then I get them out of the way, and that's all good then.
You there? If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you.
So yeah, we'll probably do that. Maybe wait, do the first two, and then go on to do something else.
I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Why would I want to help you?
Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Okay, now here, this is starting to see how the character starts to look around and think, oh my god, we need to help these people are dying, you know, they're suffering, we need to help them. So, you know, he's like, you don't think you're being a bit unscrupulous? I think that is.
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
I think you can compromise and still make a profit, no?
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Okay. So my dog's leveled up as well now. Yeah, there's only point to putting it on current situation really, because there's not much else he needs.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something?
I am indeed. Let's see what you have.
All right. Just don't buy everything up.
All right. Now let's get rid of all this stuff we don't need. We probably should have kept that. Well, if I buy that back, I get it for the normal price I sold it for. So we want to get rid of that. Get rid of that. Dumph, dumph, dumph. We just sorry about this, guys. Just flogging everything I have. I should probably wear my warden's oath, shouldn't I? Oh, I need that now. Some Morrigan. Spirit Shard, Frost Rock, Lightning Rune. All this stuff, yeah, that's all. Seems all good. Maybe I should have looked at what he's got to sell as well. I forgot to do that. We'll have a look what we've got to sell. So, comparing to mine does more damage because it has a +1 damage on the enchantment as well as the +4 attack. The dwarven swords are not really any different from the regular weapons, because all they do is you can enchant them. I believe that's about it. Chainmail, steel. I promise there's no matching boots, and I like matching boots, so I'll leave that. Okay. Just put on my warden's oath. Okay. Maybe we should help out. Here. Chanter's board. There's something to do. Bandits everywhere. Hello.
Have you seen my mother?
That depends. Who is your mother?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Do you know where your father is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Come with me, I'll help you look for your mother.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Here, take this silver, buy something to eat.
A whole silver! Wow, thank you. You're a really nice man, kind of like Father. I should go look for Mother now.
Okay, and as I said, guys, this is the part when he's starting to pity people.
Just
he's
how
starting
smart
to
a
notice.
Mabari's supposed
I mean,
to be,
he's spent his
anyway.
life in luxury. Now he's thrown out.
think they
He's
understand
got
everything
barely
we
anything
say?
on him. He's fighting for his life here. He's
Oh,
wanted.
Is that
People
so?
here suffering. He's
You
taking
could just
pity
be
on them
listening
now.
to the tone of my voice.
So yeah.
How dare you
Oh,
accuse
people
me
here
of
talking.
thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car.
Huh.
Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft.
What the
You
hell's going on here?
marshfolk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!